The posteriormost ethmoidal air cell is defined as the sphenoethmoidal air cells that extends posteriorly to lie superolateral to the sphenoid sinus and therefore in close proximity to the optic nerve and the internal carotid artery, and this is the Onodi cell. It often extends into the anterior clinoid process. Importantly, aeration of the anterior clinoid process does not imply presence of an Onodi cell. I repeat again, what do you mean by an Onodi cell? The posteriormost ethmoidal air cell that extends superolateral to the sphenoid sinus posteriorly in close proximity to the optic nerve and internal carotid artery is the Onodi cell. Rarely, it may lie superior to the sphenoid sinus, in which case it is then called the central Onodi air cell. The incidence of sphenoethmoidal air cells is variable and reported to be about 3.4 to 60% of individuals, and this discrepancy is likely to result from variability in definition rather than true incidence. Onodi cells are usually asymptomatic unless it is complicated by sinus disease. What are the complications? Mucoceles, squamous cell carcinoma, acute sinusitis, which have all been reported in sphenoethmoidal air cells, leading to early optic nerve involvement. So, the moment a patient has sinus disease with blurring of vision, Onodi cells involvement should be suspected. The importance of these air cells stems primarily from their location adjacent to the optic nerve and internal carotid artery, with as little as 0.03 millimeters of bone separating them. Potential damage to these critical structures occurs when attempts to enter the sphenoid sinus endoscopically are made by passing through the posterior wall of the sphenoethmoidal air cell, expecting to enter the sphenoid sinus. The importance and variability of the posteriormost ethmoidal air cell was first described by Hungarian laryngologist Adolf Onodi, 1857 to 1920, and he described this in 1904.